Howdy, partners.
Welcome to Small Cap Recap. I'm going to try to stay positive today. If you're reading this thumbnail, you'll know why I'm not in a great mood. I am most of today's loss. I'm just
He put the team on his back.
yeah, once again. I did it last time
Just
too.
carrying the team. So we'll start it off. Just get out of the way and then learn some lessons here.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So what happened?
Overtraded, oversized, and I every day I say this, I'm going to be a little more scalpy. I'm going to take my profits into strength like I used to do. I mean, that's why I had a $200,000 July, because I just scalped everything and it worked. And it works less now, but because there's less moving. But there wasn't a whole lot moving then. But
Today was slow.
Yeah, and it's just the 3 times I was in. We'll get into this. I'm down 11K today. First ever intraday 5-figure red day.
Do you want an award?
Boom. Yeah. Thanks.
Like the TikTok achievement unlocked.
Yeah. No, it kind of feels like an achievement.
I was red today also. Only about 1,300, but it's a lot more disappointing because of a trade I was in over the weekend. TGGI. If you watched Friday's episode, I was up about 7,000 going into the weekend and it just didn't work. So I ended up giving all that back. Didn't lose any money on it, but it still feels like a loss. So that's tough. Plus crypto, which we'll talk about.
Yeah, that was wild.
That was wild. If you're in the crypto space, we'll pull up the charts too. You can start us off with a here.
I sized up pretty big on this for a good reason, I think. Look at the daily chart here, clean breakout. So on Friday, it had broken out and not on a lot of volume though. But then when it gapped up, I just figured shorts were absolutely railed. And I was right to start. Well, actually not right to start, but I had, I think, 15,000 shares there, sold under support. And as soon as it reclaimed 9, which is where VWAP was, I re-entered with 30,000 shares. Just seemed like a false breakdown. And I was up, I don't know, what's that?
15K?
No, more than that. Because I had
that peak, you're probably almost 20.
Yeah. And I didn't sell any. So yeah, I was up, a little over $20,000 unrealized and was too greedy to sell. Sold on the red, on that panic right, or on that drop right there for $9,000, but I had lost about $6,000 on that drop. So and I swung a LCLP, I think it was, sold that for a $1,500 loss, and then Tiggy for $1,000 loss. So I was up $500 after that sell. Re-entered right there. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Good entry.
And then I added now a little bit right above there. And then panic sold for break even.
Here.
Yep. And then I re-entered one more time. Keep going up right there. Panic sold for a loss.
Right here?
Right there, baby. And then I kept overtrading it.
You were being a bit greedy here.
Oh, extremely greedy. Well, and it's tough though because
this was a choppy chart. Don't get me wrong.
And the daily chart was really nice. And so I just figured that the false breakdown we had there, again, it held low a day perfectly. It held the breakout perfectly. And I figured once it would break high a day, it would really rip. And then I actually scalped it a couple other times.
There's this.
Ooh, nice.
I was going to say there's this wild trend right here.
And that's how I kept playing it. And the problem is not the second time it faked out. The third time it faked out. No, the breakout up there.
This one.
I re-entered there with full size. That was what led to the loss. And I sold as that trend broke right there. So I took, I think on that, because I looked up until that trade right there for the 120,000 shares of the stock I had traded. I made $60. I was green. But then after there, I lost 6K after the third failed breakout. So it is, I hate to say it is what it is. I oversized, overtraded. Normally I have a 3 strikes and I'm out rule. And even though I kept telling myself, well, I made $60 so far on it. But the problem is I was playing with size and this has been all day. It was a chart that you couldn't chase.
That's over $1 million. You trade like $1.2, $1.3 million on this.
Oh, okay. So I only lost 1%.
I guess you put it in perspective. That's crazy. You've traded over $1 million for this stock today.
Yeah, let's check the dollar volume. How much daily volume did it trade? Because I traded 20
21.
And no, but so by the time I was done with it, I think I've traded 220,000 shares. So
120,000.
I traded 1% of today's volume, I think.
0.5%.
No. That was before my other trades.
How many trades did you take after that?
I took over $200,000 worth of or 200,000 shares.
Yeah. So okay, 1%.
I traded 1% of today's volume on a liquid stock. I mean, that was 24 million shares traded, or 21 million.
Wild.
It was just such a nice day.
200,000. That's almost $2 million.
Yeah.
Worth.
Yeah.
You traded 1% of the market cap today.
Well, but again, go back to the daily chart again.
You traded 1% of the total outstanding shares.
I did.
You're crazy.
The daily chart. I mean, again, it wasn't all at once. I didn't have but the breakout was clean.
It was a nice looking chart.
It was just, I really figured today would be a short squeeze on it. It was very similar to SPRT too. It had the same kind of setup there. So I was ideally hoping for the afternoon short squeeze that just never came.
If it gaps up, it's doing it tomorrow.
Yeah, I would. God, hope. No, don't say that to me. Don't.
No, it probably is. I've seen this before though, when it fails that first day of the breakout, and then you just get a little gap up.
I know. Well, I thought that's what it was doing today.
Like, look, say it gaps up to like 975.
I've seen that. I've seen that pattern too, and I thought that's exactly what today was pre-market. That's really what I thought it was. It's tough because it failed to break out Friday, and then gapped again through yesterday's highs. That's just. I simply did have too much size. I was going for a home run in terms of money. Like the trade, had I traded that with 5,000 shares, probably would have traded the same way. But
going for home runs it's just tough.
It is
a tough game,
and it's even harder in the summer.
Babe Ruth of stocks, or
I share a birthday with Babe Ruth, so I'd like to think that
maybe you're reincarnated.
I could be the reincarnated Babe Ruth. They call me the Babe Ruth of StocksToTrade.
I thought you're the stock squire.
I also am the stock squire of StocksToTrade. Not officially yet, but I'm working on it.
All right, I'll jump over. We'll talk about TGGI. This one kind of just like ruined my mentality for the whole day. After it closed, let's get up 2 days. Closed really strong, was very confident and letting it swing, and just no gap up. And that is the worst thing you can
because
see
then you just have to sell.
You have to sell, but not only you, everyone is selling.
Yeah.
And it just got clobbered. I tried to sell some on the way down, didn't want to chase the weakness. So I actually got out. I think
he called their bluff.
Well, I felt like it was crazy overdone. Like that is insane weakness out of the gate.
Wild drop.
And I ended up getting most out in the 6.7, 6.8 here, which I had a very good average, thankfully, at 6.6. So I ended up locking like $750 in here. And then MTRT, I had a nice trade on, which I should have just ended my day on after this one. But then I got greedy.
See, it's crazy. These breakouts, like they're breaking out. They're just not
they
continuing.
break out for such a short period of time.
Yeah, exactly.
Very clean $5 break here over the whole dollar. And I rode it, sold into the 6. And then I bought it back here. I was like, oh, we're breaking out. I was like, Bryce, this is one that might go to 10, which like a different market, it probably would have gone to 10.
I'm surprised it didn't like at least try to go for like 750s.
Today just wasn't the day. Literally the moment it got, we're having some Wi-Fi issues, but the moment it got to 10 or high a day, it just got clobbered and then didn't happen. Tiggy ended up recovering.
And
it's
then
just such a shame. Like if it just would have gapped up to like 7.7, it probably would have done that in the morning. So whoever's manipulating this, you suck at your job. So.
Yeah. Or they just soaked a bunch of shares cheap and did a really good job at it. No, but clearly they had to dump it though.
I don't know. I mean, this chart, we might trade again, but it's gotten choppy. The other one today I like is going to probably be my top watch tomorrow is ILUS.
Did you swing any or no?
No, because I was scarred by Tiggy.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
And I was like, because like OTCs, oh no, we're just having Wi-Fi issues.
Yeah.
What a shame. Anyways, this one closed at high day, but OTCs move as like sectors. They move together. So when one OTC gaps, everyone realizes OTCs are gapping. They want to start trading them. So when Tiggy just didn't gap and ILUS did or closed strong, like if this gaps, it might change my mind. I mean, there's a trade on it either way.
Yeah.
There's a trade on it. So I'll be watching it. It's probably my top watch tomorrow, but kind of a lame day. I just got frustrated with Tiggy.
Yeah. Oh,
I held on to it too long. That was my mistake. Oh, and then crypto. Let's go over and talk about crypto. I almost forgot. This is insane. For anyone, just look at this. This is a 15-minute chart here.
I consistently buy the tops of crypto.
Bryce, what day did you buy the 6th?
No. It was a while. It was like
it was looking gorgeous.
Yeah, oh my God, it looked amazing.
The daily chart, the weekly chart, all looked so good. I don't know who sold today, what happened today.
All the people who lost their wallets found their logins and just started selling.
It just got absolutely clobbered. It's holding well. I don't know though. Like it's pretty scary. It very well could keep going down.
Yeah,
that's pretty wild. There's some data issues on this chart too. But
yeah, that was having. It wasn't loading well for me either.
Just the volatility was insane. It doesn't look strong.
No, that's.
I mean,
it was a nice bounce.
Yeah, I'm not.
But that's tough.
Who knows? It looks pretty similar to the fake high here, though. Just saying.
Where?
This is gonna take a long time. We're scrolling back right here.
Yeah.
2017.
Ooh.
Just
how wild would that be? Bitcoin back down to like.
It would be wild. I'm just saying it looks pretty similar.
Imagine if Bitcoin just
that in your mind.
Consolidates at like 20K for the next 2 years.
And just pulled up like a bigger version of it over here.
Yeah.
It looks pretty darn similar to me.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's a lower high.
I don't want it to be, but.
I don't either.
Because when Bitcoin goes, it just gets a lot of fun. A lot of good trades.
Yeah, there's a lot of good. Well, that wasn't. I was kind of surprised. There weren't a lot of great Bitcoin trades, like
in the last
stock trades in the last
months.
Yeah. There really weren't.
Market's just been overall kind of choppy.
Yeah. It's about adjusting. I was telling Matt, I took a lot of money out of my account today. That's how I'm going to, if the money's in my account, I'm going to trade it.
That is my philosophy.
Yeah. Like I'm going to trade, it's there. So I took a lot out today. Going to keep, with E-Trade, I'm limited on how much I can take out every day. So
it's a good problem to have.
I guess so, but got to work on sizing that down and getting back to the basics. Remember, I say this a lot, but it really is about preserving until the market gets hotter.
Right.
Yeah. So like if I can take smaller losses, that's all that matters for me. You know, or even just smaller gains. I'm not trying to make it all back. The fact of the matter is, even on smaller account that I'm going to be using, it's still possible to make 2,500, 3,000 good days. Still, I don't remember. I mean, I remember when and hopefully this is I know not everyone has bigger accounts, but even when the market was slower, I'd take a 100K account and still be able to make 10K on it on a hot day.
On a hot day, if everything's running, you have 10% account.
Yeah, it's possible.
For sure.
Just don't trade 1% of the volume or market cap.
This guy.
I am.
Close this out to me. Some wisdomous words.
I was watching Friends this morning. I heard something really wisdomous. It was Friends never ask questions because they trust each other.
All right, we'll end on that one.
Thanks, Andrew.
Like, subscribe, comment. Tomorrow, hopefully you enjoyed watching our pain, and hopefully you learned something from it, so that way you don't do it yourself. But like, subscribe, comment. We'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully you had a great weekend. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, happy Labor Day weekend. We cannot put this on camera.
We hope you guys enjoyed that last video. Thanks so much for watching and being a part of the StocksTrade community. We wouldn't be here without you guys. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Our goal is to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year, but we can't do it without your help. So if you enjoy what we're putting out and want to hear more, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next video.